And then on the eastern shore, Stapleton, Spanish Fort, Loxley, Malbus, Daphne down towards Fairhope and Point Clear. Pretty soggy to begin for today. Foley seeing a break in that activity along with Perdido, Key, Grand Lagoon and Lillian. And then down on Dauphin Island, some of that rain just continuing to push over Mobile Bay. And then on the Florida Panhandle, the coastal areas dry, beginning to get that break extending from Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Navarre, Gulf Breeze, Pensacola Beach, even downtown Pensacola looking nice. Brent just right there on the borderline of seeing some of those clearing conditions, but Cantonment, Milton, Molino still experiencing some of that moderate rainfall. Now rain chances over the next few hours, really it's going to start to gradually drop off throughout the day. Now this is really going to be for Mobile, Baldwin counties in the Florida Panhandle or inland spots. Your rain chances will only go up once we get closer towards lunchtime. That's really Washington, Clark and Monroe counties looking at the chances higher between around 12 and 3 p.m. Everywhere else gradually dropping off heading into the rest of today, turning isolated. Now it's not zero, so you still have that potential to see more of those rain chances for the second half of today. Temperatures as you're stepping outside, a little mild out there, still feeling a little muggy with that humidity, especially those temperatures in the lower 70s closer towards the coast. But as we make our way into the rest of this morning, those temperatures will slowly be warming up. We'll be near where we should be for daytime highs this time of year. But the reason for that is going to be that increased cloud cover and those rain chances. Coming up in this hour, I'm going to be talking more about your forecast for today, timing things out in our futurecast, what we're tracking in the tropics, and also what we're tracking in the long range here. Those details are coming up soon. Sarah. Thank you, Vanessa. And taking another look at our traffic conditions out there in case you're heading out the door anytime soon. Traffic moving smoothly on I-10, but we are noticing some of those slick roads out there. Please make sure that you are driving carefully, especially if you drive a silver or a white vehicle. Double check your headlights are on. That way you're visible to other drivers. Once we start to see some of that water being kicked up, the visibility goes down. You tend to disappear out there, so that way your tail lights are illuminated. Also put plenty of distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. That green on the map there, that was going to be those wet roads, but looking at just a little bit closer, we're not seeing any major disruptions out there at this time. I-65 moving smoothly. Closer towards Wallace Tunnel, we're starting to see some of that congestion on I-10 westbound. Eastbound moving smoothly. Bankhead tunnels look great. The rest of the Bayway and the Causeway looks nice. And then checking in on the eastern shore, just some of that congestion building right near 181 and 31 there, but Spanish Fort traffic, Daphne traffic, things are going to be moving smoothly. Just your typical congestion on 181 right near 90. And then also checking in on Pensacola side, just to see a little minor accident there, but not causing any major disruptions. And so smooth driving out there. Again, please just be cautious of the rain showers that we're tracking. I'm going to be talking more about your forecast, and I'll keep you updated throughout the 8 a.m. hour of any of those traffic disruptions. But again, more forecast details are coming up in just a little bit. Eric.
Checking in with Jen.
And right now we're taking a live view outside down in Orange Beach. It's gray, it's gloomy with some rough surf out there. But good news in case you want to head on down towards the beach, it's going to be looking a lot better heading into this weekend. But before we get there, in case you're stepping out the door anytime soon, wet and soggy conditions to begin today. Those temperatures not. Taking another look at your forecast and a live view outside right now from our Admiral camera. That's going to be I-10 entering and exiting Wallace Tunnel. Low visibility. It's slick out there. Just make sure that you are driving carefully. Now, the rain chances heading into the rest of this morning, they're going to be gradually dropping off for Mobile, Baldwin counties in the Florida Panhandle. However, our inland spots, Washington, Clark, Monroe, and Conecuh counties, it's going to be the opposite for you. Those rain chances are going to be ticking up heading into the second half of today, especially closer towards lunchtime. I'm going to be detailing what that looks like in your futurecast, plus also your 10-day outlook that includes a cool front on the way heading into next week. Those details are coming up in our second half hour. We'll be back after this. Thank you, Vanessa. And also at this time, I'm keeping a close eye on your forecast and also your traffic conditions. Here's a live view outside right now over downtown Mobile at Government Street. Traffic moving smoothly, but it's slick out there. And also I wanted to update you really quickly on the traffic conditions. That green on the map, that is going to be some of those wet roads. So just make sure that you're driving carefully, but also noticing some of those delays building. One of those is going to be on I-10 eastbound right near Rangeline Road. Seeing red on the map there. And then also Wallace Tunnel I-10 westbound in case you are going to be traveling from the Eastern Shore into Mobile. Also, just a heads up for those of you in Pensacola, if you're going to be traveling that way anytime soon. If you're traveling between Baldwin County and Pensacola, noticing quite a bit of congestion on I-10 eastbound there. I'll have another update on your forecast coming up when we come back.